My name is Luca. I'm a game developer. I made the game Rogue Voltage. Development time was 6 years and it's coming out soon. And today I was giving a workshop at Epitech about games marketing. So COVID was a big change in my life in that I had the time to start looking into my hobby, which was game development. And I had the time to incubate my project a bit. And at one point, after a couple of years, I thought, wow, I have something. And this is when I decided that I will put my academic career on hold and start taking the game more seriously and see what I can do with it. And so far, I didn't need to go back. I think my university background is really important for my work in that, for example, I come from the history of art. And there we talk a lot about genre, right? And also in the games industry, genres are constantly evolving, constantly changing. And so I think I have a good attention to what are the characteristics of a genre, for example, and how to identify them. But then also just from a purely technical standpoint, when I was doing visualization software, it was all about like clarity of the user interface, you know, and trying to make it very productive. And also in my game, I think this really informs my way of structuring the information on several levels, etc. So I think the connection is quite strong, and if you look at the stuff that I did before, it's quite visible. I think a game has to be totally fresh. It cannot just be like an iteration of what other people were doing. It has to be a unique vision by a creative person that really brings a lot of their own background and own personality into the game. I think games will become smaller, games will become lower threshold, and I think there are still many ways to stand out in a competitive market like this, but you need to come with something that is completely unheard of, otherwise you will go under in the noise. I think if you're just starting out your career in software and in games, I think it's always a viable option to just become very good at what you're doing and really become excellent, especially when you want to work like in games. There's very little, or there's a high demand for people who just know and are brilliant at what they do. And I think for the Epitech students, I can also see that if you really have a very strong development background, you can bring a lot of value to a team, be it a game development team or a software team. So I think just technical brilliance would be a very good way to enter the industry.